Hey Poke fans, Alex here. In the last episode, we defeated Maylene and got our 4th gym badge. 4 gym badges is pretty impressive, especially considering this is only part 15 of our walkthrough. I'm super proud, and I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching my videos, supporting me, commenting, liking my videos. It really means a lot, even though it's not that much. Maybe objectively, but every comment, every like really does mean a lot to me. And I do appreciate feedback, especially since I'm just starting to get the hang of walkthroughs like this. Now, apparently I can't even teach Drain Punch to Heracross, so what I said in the last episode about debating that is moot. But let's go on to a new route. I'm feeling really open. We might catch a new team member, we might catch some Pokemon just because, but I'm feeling like anything can happen, so let's get going. I probably should have healed up, but honestly, who cares? I doubt there's anything that can phase me at this point. We're unstoppable, said the guy at the level 6 Bidoof. Alright. There, behind you! Alright, Chingling is a Pokemon that can be found in Mount Coronet. I don't think I mentioned that before. If I did, I didn't really show you a Chingling. It's a Psychic type that evolves into something that's really not that good, but has its use. Obviously, its moves are going to be more sound-based. And Drifloon, which is also weak to dark types. All right. Ooh, Aftermath. All right. Who else do you have? All Psychic types. Love it. Kirlia is the evolved form of Ralts. And like I said, good Psychic type family, if you're in the market for that. My plan to spook you didn't go over well at all. No, it did not. Cherry berry. I'm looking for a citrus berry plant, but I think those are yellow. Oh, I was dead wrong. Again. Yeah, so we're going to plant that because citrus berries are actually pretty useful. I'm not a huge berry nut. But sure. Also, this is just a small detail, but whenever I said yes, I'd like to plant a berry, this is the only part of the menu you can access. I just thought that was a cool detail that was added. Is there anything else I want to add? A lumberry. Do I have any lumberries? No. And honestly, I'll plant a personberry. And I believe one of these will tell you exactly where berries were planted. Okay, so right here. Which is always nice, especially now that we have the HM Fly and actually talk to someone. All right, while we battle, let me just go over the Pokemon you can find on this route. So on Route 214, you can find Geodude and the evolved form Graveler, but again, you have to trade that in order to get the final evolution, so be wary of that. You can find the Fire Dog Houndour. It's pretty decent, especially in its evolved form, and fire types in general I find are very scarce in this generation. Water types, abundant. I named like 5 of them that you could get without even going in the water. Rhyhorn as well. It's another rock type. And of course Zubat, but I believe only at night. Okay. So a fair selection. I actually didn't even... What kind of Pokemon was that? Had to have been a water type because it was super effective. You ever do that? You multitask and you don't even know what one of the tasks was. But you are who I've been waiting for. Hello, Houndour. I realized that I really want a fire type for a lot of different type coverages, so we're going to catch one. I'm not positive I'm going to use the Houndour on my team, but it used Roar, so the battle ended. Okay. As I was saying, okay, let's see. I forgot what I was saying. Might not use it on my team, but I guess we'll see. Only time will tell. Wait, what? Okay, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Hey, 2 clicks. That's not bad. And you, of course, identified me. Good job. How many of these can I get off? Ah, again, 2 clicks. Really? Okay, when exactly do you learn Roar? One click. This is like the Safari Zone all over again. But I am not budging. The second that I use Razor Leaf, you're going to use Roar. Although, you haven't used it up to now, so... Oh, you're faster than me? It's kind of impressive. Alright, you're in the yellow and you're faster than me, so let's take care of this. Okay, I don't know what to do now. Oh, well that's funny. I was going to do the same to you. It is part dark, and since it didn't do stab and it wasn't very effective, I figured that would be safe enough to get it into the red. Oh, come on. I don't want to bore you all, but this is kind of exciting. Alright. I don't have very many Pokeballs left, so please... Stay, dog. Stay. Stay. Good boy. We got ourselves a Houndour. Stop making fun of me for only having 3 team members. Okay, anyway, the Dark Pokemon. 2 feet tall, 24 pounds. It is smart enough to hunt in packs. It uses a variety of cries for communicating with others. Frog, because it's a fire dog, right? All right. You know what? We're going to have to start getting some experience right now. I'm going to go heal up and I'll meet you back here. All right, I'm back. Also, just for the record, just so you all know, let's look at Frog's moveset. Roar. It could have used it. I guess it really just wanted to toy with me, huh? Also, I kind of bought something while I was back in Veilstone that you might find a little interesting. See, if you saw the moves that I just showed you with Houndour, you would have noticed that there are no fire-type moves whatsoever. So let's teach it a fire type. It does 120 damage, one of the most powerful fire types in the game. However, it is offset by the 85% accuracy and the 5 PP. But I never see people teach these powerful moves early on, when in Platinum they have the department store for a reason. Let's test out our newfound power here. What's that? You say you have a Pokedex? An authentic one. 6 Pokemon? Well, at least one of them is a bug type. Scorupi! Believe that's bug grass, so this should be a piece of cake. 120 damage, times 4, times 1.5 because of stab. That would do 720 damage. Yanma, bug flying, probably one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. And yes, I am even comparing that to Crobat. And it has an ability called Speed Boost, which boosts its speed at the end of each turn. So it gets progressively faster. This is another Pokemon where it evolves based on learning a move. Tropius is grass flying. This is among the 10% of Pokemon that do not evolve. I'm expecting to miss this Fire Blast at some point soon, but for now I'm just enjoying it. So this is all you get, kind of like with Heracross. But we made easy work of it. And he has all types that I love. Tangela, part of me wants to say grass poison? It's not a bug, that's for sure. Okay. And Carnivine, we're going to have to swap out. We don't have any good moves. Carnivine also doesn't evolve. Wait. Am I wrong about that? No, I don't think so. No, it's Cacnea that evolves. Alright. Fly's a little annoying in battles, like when you're trying to grind, because it takes 2 turns, but yeah. Ingrain is a health restoration move, where each turn it essentially plants roots down and then absorbs a little bit of HP. And Krogunk. Anticipation made it shudder. Okay, yeah. So I was at this Japanese sushi type place, and I ordered chicken, which I know I just don't like sushi, but I was going with someone that wanted sushi. But for dessert, I had this cheesecake that was like deep fried. Honestly, wasn't the biggest fan of it, but it was a new experience. Like, it was warm on the outside and pretty cold on the inside. Like, the strawberries were pretty cold. Anyway, mean look. Very important that you teach a Pokemon mean look. I cannot emphasize that enough. Teach your Pokemon mean look. Do whatever it takes. And I'm not going to tell you why. Alright. I know that was a long battle, but... Wait, what? Huh? I'm so confused. I didn't know it was that close to evolving. I mean, I'm not going to stop it. I already taught it one of the most powerful fire-type moves. So, in addition to its first debut battle, it one-shots every single Pokemon with Fire Blast, and then it gets more powerful, like, after its first debut battle. This is exciting stuff. I just want you all to kind of recognize that. Okay. Now we're going to use a Lepa Berry. Although we probably shouldn't, but we're just going to kind of restore Fire Blast a little bit. And this trainer right over here is actually very important. So please run into her at all costs. Okay, the reason is Wormadam. That is the evolved form of Burmy, and if I am not mistaken, she is the only trainer that I know of in all of Sinnoh to have a Wormadam. If you do not battle her, you will not fill up that entry in the Pokedex, and you will spend forever trying to figure out which trainer you missed out of battling all of them. I know I did in one of my playthroughs. Now remember, I mentioned that there were different forms of Burmy, and this is the more ground type. And I believe it all depends on where Burmy is found. Like if it's found like near buildings or in the forest or wherever. Okay, and then it's going to have a final Wormadam, which shows you the third type. I believe you only need to see one of them to fill up the corresponding page in the Pokedex, but still, the only way to get a Wormadam is to capture a Burmy on a honey tree and evolve it. And if you want all three forms, good luck. I forget which one this is, where this one needs to be found, but I love this episode. I haven't even edited it yet, but edited it. But I already love it. It's going to be a great one. Okay. I wish I could like skip some battles for you, but all of these are pretty exciting. I'd sensed the presence of a trainer for a while. It was you. Again. Oh my god. I'm speechless right now. I'm utterly... I had no idea it evolved this early. I assumed it was going to be at level 36. Or whatever. I've been playing with Infernape for far too long. And a new move that happens to be the most powerful... one of the most powerful, well-off ground type moves, because it gained a type. Instead of grass, it is now grass and ground. Heck yeah, we're going to teach it to it. Don't know... I haven't used Curse. I'm sorry. I can't say enough things about this episode right now. Alright, now, notice this indentation in the trees. We're going to come back to that much, much later. Let's have a debut battle with our Torterra, huh? Let's show off Earthquake. Jolteon is the electric-type Eevee that you can evolve using a Thunderstone, and it just so happens to be weak to ground, which means that none of Jolteon's electric-type moves could possibly touch me. Can't touch this. Wee. Man, at the beginning of this episode, when I said anything can happen, I had no idea what I was in for, huh? Such a positive attitude. Oh, guess what? Flareon, also weak to Earthquake. Now, with the addition of a ground typing to Torterra, it's also not weak to water, but it is neutral. Water does neutral damage, so. But it is even weaker to ice, which is why I got a fire type. Let's keep it. Now, really quickly, let's just take a look at which of Torterra's stats is the best, and it looks like its attack is 79, and its special attack is 63. So that means, objectively speaking, I mean, aside from the fact that Razor Leaf does more damage than Mega Drain anyway, it is the better move, so I should start using it more. Aside from the high critical hit ratio. And it wants to learn another move. That is so weird because... Okay. Because Grotto was trying to learn Leech Seed as well, and then I said no to it, and then Torterra wants to learn it too. I don't know. It's a little weird. Okay. I'm gonna start skipping these battles. He just had a shield on. More like shield off. To find my favorite Pokemon, I'll go east, west, or any which way. We got a Porygon, but I guess we haven't encountered it in battle. So sure, why not? Let's use this 100 damage move that also does stab, so it actually does 150. Yeah, the collectors typically do have rare Pokemon. I challenge you to a battle with the Pokemon I found. Bronzor and a Cranidos. Okay. A Magmarizer is the trade item that's required to evolve Magby, that fire bear, into its final form. But of course, you also need another person. Now, I'm going to end the episode pretty shortly after this. I mean, we've just done so much in so little. Like, we're already back to where we started, which doesn't look like progress, but we're going to do one more thing. We're going to go inside this cave. Remember when I said that I've been collecting the unknown and I had all the letters from A to Z? If you do not, if you even capture just one of them, there will be a guy standing somewhere around this area telling you that he's going to challenge you to a race to determine which of you could finish first. You capturing the unknown or him digging through all the way to the end of the tunnel. And I still don't know who won that battle because I just now walked into this cave. But we get TM28 Dig, which is a fairly powerful ground-type move, although Earthquake is even more powerful. And the thing with Earthquake is if someone tries to use Dig and you use Earthquake on that Pokemon, it does double the damage. Okay, the other thing about this cave that's a little interesting, and I think I'll let the repel wear off so I can show you, is you can capture two more unknown that is exclusive to this spot, the question mark and the exclamation point. Furthermore, you can also get Hippopotas, the hippopotamus ground-type Pokemon, and the encounter rate will increase as you capture more unknown. Wow, my digging punched me through to this weird place. I'd say you can thank me for being a ruined maniac. Where does this lead? It leads to the Solaceon Ruins. How? I don't know, but it does. Let's take a look here. We just have a question mark exclamation point. A rare candy. That's why we did this, for a rare candy. I may or may not capture these unknowns, but I might as well just kind of show you one of them before I sign off. Hopefully. Also, there is one technical thing that we forgot in the Solaceon Ruins. And there's the exclamation point, and you can figure out the question mark on your own. Nothing special about these, just different forms. Like collectibles, right? I mean, I feel like if you're the kind of person to go through and capture 26 unknown, you might just go ahead and capture the other two to put it in your collection. Now, I am going to do one more thing, because for some reason, it just bothers me that I didn't take care of this last time. So, there were two guys that were in the Solaceon Ruins. One of them battled you, because he couldn't figure the whole puzzle maze thing out, and he got frustrated. And the other one mentioned the HM move Defog. Okay? And of course we feel bad that he wasn't able to use defog, so we're going to be the Good Samaritan and let's go ahead and lend it to him. And we get a green shard. Now, I'm still not going to tell you what green shards do because it's not really the time or place. We already covered so many things. I don't know how to put this into words. I'm just going to end the episode before anything bad happens and wish you all the best. Have a great day.